Hey, welcome back to Diabolic Shrimp, and welcome to Working with Kids is Fun, my new segment where I talk about working with kids and why it's fun. Well, honestly, working with kids really is fun. I'm not even saying that sarcastically. They do the craziest things, whether it's getting their head stuck in a urinal or funneling mustard into your nose while you're sleeping, which maybe doesn't sound like fun, but it's funny. I laugh. I like to laugh about it years later, I guess. But working with kids is fun. They just do all sorts of crazy stuff. They make you do all sorts of crazy stuff. So years ago, I was taking kids up to Waterworld. Waterworld is this water park in Denver. Go sometime if you're ever in Colorado, if you're ever in Denver. Check out Waterworld. I love it. It's a really fun water park. And in in Waterworld, they have this dinosaur ride. It's really cool, but you have to get these giant inner tubes. Okay, they're like these giant inner tubes you can fit like 3 or 4 people in. They're these giant round things that are empty in the middle, and you have to like carry them all the way up this hill, which is kind of laborsome, but at the same time, the dinosaur ride is really fun. So it's worth it. But you have to kind of carry them all the way up, and then you get in line, and then they launch you down the thing. So it's kind of a crazy thing. But I had older kids and I had younger kids. So I had teenagers, and then there were some younger kids as well. And the older kids, they can like carry their inner tube just fine on their own, so they were doing just fine. But the younger kids, they needed some help. So I took the inner tube. I decided to carry it for them. So I stuck this thing on top of my head, and I'm like I'm walking around like a giant mushroom or something with legs, and I couldn't see where I was going. So I'm walking along trying to follow like the sidewalk, and the older kids just thought it was the funniest thing ever, where they would just come up and they would ram me with their inner tube, and I like it almost knocked me over and everything, and they'd be running off laughing, and I'm like trying to get them back, and I'm like running into walls and stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna get you guys, and they're like running off, and they just like decided to torment me all the way up this hill as I was going, and so they just got me like 10 times, like trying to knock me over. But I finally get to the top of this hill where the line backs up, and I was like, I knew exactly where they were. I'm like, oh, they're right behind me. I'm totally gonna get them back. So I rotate around and I see this kid's legs. I'm like, oh yeah, lining up the shot, and I rammed this kid as hard as I could. I sent him flying backwards into a tree, and I popped up like, bet you weren't expecting that. But when I popped up, like another family got between me and my kids at some point. So I like rammed some random kid like so hard that he's literally like inside of a bush just like staring at me, and all his family's like staring at me like, what'd you do? I popped up like, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. And then I had to like stand there in line for like, I swear, like 30 minutes, and they're like with like murder stares staring into the back of my head like, let's go, let's do this. And so, but my point is that kids are fun. They're especially fun to ram into trees if you get the right kid. And so, but yeah, join me on Tuesdays. We'll talk more. Kids are fun. If you want to say hi, down in the comments down below, say hello. I always love to hear from everybody. I always love connecting with people. If you want to check out my books and my best-selling books, my number one best-selling comics, or my video games, then check that out as well. And on Thursdays, I'll be sharing with you some fun things from video games. So, well, I hope you enjoyed. Kids are fun. They really are. Come say hi. I love spending time with everybody. I'll see you all next time. Bye.